So let's talk about function notation. Function notation is nothing more than a fancy way of writing the y in a function that will allow us to simplify notation and find of our work a little. Let's take a look at the following function. Y is equal to 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. Using function notation, we can write this as any of the following. Recall that this is not a letter times x. This is just a fancy way of writing y. So, why is this useful? Well, let's take a function above and let's get the value of the function at x is equal to negative 3. Using function notation, we represent the value of the function at x is equal to negative 3 as f of negative 3. Function notation gives us a nice compact way of representing function values. Now, how do we actually evaluate the function? That's really simple. Everywhere we see an x on the right side, we will substitute whatever is in the parentheses on the left side. For our function, this gives f of x is equals to 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. We will just substitute negative 3 to our x, and that will become f of negative 3 is equals to 2 times negative 3 squared minus 5 times negative 3 plus 3. And that will be equal to 2 times 9 plus 15 plus 3. And so, f of negative 3 is equal to 36. Let's take a look at some more function evaluation. Example, given of f of x is equals to negative x squared plus 6x minus 11. Find each of the following. A, f of 2, B, f of negative 10, and C, f of 4x minus 1. Remember that we substitute for the x whatever is in the parentheses on the left. Often, instead of evaluating functions at numbers or single letters, we will have some fairly complex evaluations, so make sure that you can do these kinds of evaluations. So let's go back to our problem. We are given with f of x is equals to negative x squared plus 6x minus 11. So we are asked to find f of 2. All we need to do is to substitute 2 to our x. So f of 2 is equals to negative 2 squared plus 6 times 2 minus 11. So f of 2 is equals to negative 4 plus 12 minus 11. And it will be equal to negative 3. So another problem is, what if we are given f of negative 10? So same process, we will just substitute negative 10 to our x. So f of negative 10 is equals to the negative times negative 10 squared plus 6 times negative 10 minus 11. So f of negative 10 is equals to negative 100 minus 60 minus 11. And that will be equal to negative 171. So the last problem is f of 4x minus 1. So same process, we will substitute 4x minus 1 to our x. So f of 4x minus 1 is equals to negative times 4x minus 1 squared plus 6 times 4x minus 1 minus 11. Then, simplify the equation. Any method will do. May it be a FOIL method or distributive property. And then simplify the equation. And it will be equal to negative 16x squared plus 32x minus 18. So that will be all. Thank you.